All right, welcome to another testimony of God in my life. This one is called Buying a Farm. Uh, we moved out to Missouri and lived in Independence, just a few blocks from my mother in 1994. And we decided we just really wanted to get out of the city. And I think I was 44, somewhere in there. And we had saved up $10,000 for a down payment for a farm. And we'd searched everywhere, searched the papers, high and low. Uh, and then we put our house on the market. Thought, well, we'll do that first and get that lined out, and then we can always stay at mother's until we find a place and whatnot. And so we tried to sell the place, nothing. Nobody would buy it. It wasn't, and just nothing happened. This was over a 2-year period, by the way. And that was like Century 21 or whoever it was. But the bottom line was, we weren't finding anything. I did find a farm up north at Bethany, Missouri, and I made an offer on it. Nothing. They didn't like it. Didn't like the 10,000. I said, well, here's 10,000 down, and when we sell our house, we'll just cash you out. So it didn't happen. And frankly, I was getting tired of looking after about 2 years. So I told Susan that I'm had it. So uh, we were reading the Kansas City Star, and on the last paper, on this paper, on the last page of for sale, homes, and then there's a farm section. There was a place that said ad that said old farm, 5 wells, mega farmhouse, needs work, da 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 da. And I thought, well, that sounds pretty cool. And it's down there out of Preston, Missouri. Don't have a clue where that's at, but we can find out. So I called the lady, and prior to that, we decided to list the house one more time. And this time we listed it for $10,000 more than we had listed it prior to. And so it's listed, no takers. And then we call on this ad, and my uncle happened to be in town, Uncle Neil. And so we made an appointment to run down there the next day. And I took $500 with me for a down. And so we ran down there and looked at this big old blue farmhouse and lots of tall grass. The roof was all rusty. The inside needed a ton of work. But it was a house and 20 acres, I believe is what it was at first. 22 acres. She says, I'll take 45,000 for it. I said, you will? Okay. I said, you know what? I'll do 45,000. I said, and I'll give you 500 down to hold it right now. She says, okay, and I'll paint the roof for free. I said, okay. So they have this real heavy duty silver paint that they do 10 roofs with. So that was it. We shook on it, and I took some pictures. She got home and says, Susan's got her own green acre farm. So away we're going to go, right? Well, here's the other part of this testimony. We found the farm. Unfortunately, Mother had passed away prior to, because her plan was to take her with us to the farm. But the realtor we had listed with for $10,000 more had a buyer. He came. He says, I'll take it. I'll give you the full amount. I don't care if anything's wrong. I don't care about whatever. I'll take it. We had to be out in 30 days. And we tried to sell that over 2 years. We wanted to, it lasts like a year for the sales contract thing. Nothing. So when God's ready to move, you better be ready to move. Because we were out of there in 30 days, had a nice farm, and on our way to Preston, population 200, and to raise the boys down there. They were 10 and 11 when we got there. But that's just how God works. I'm searching in my ways for almost 2 years, and then boom. And then the house sells for 10,000 more than we listed prior. I mean, God's good, right? He blessed us. Have a blessed day. Get in the Word. Stay in the Word.